What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? You are through to the Fight Cat and Fight channel. I am your host. I'm bringing you a quick update on something I reported on a few days ago, that being Digimon Universe app monsters and the potential for Season 8 coming out soon. Now, I know others will call it Season 7, but to me, as extended and as dragged out as the release is, Adventure Try is Series 7. So App Monsters for me would be Series 8 or Season 8, however you want to look at it. Anyway, so more information coming from Bokutachi no Digital World, that the article confirms a brand new Digimon TV anime series, Digimon Universe App Monsters, or Apple Monsters, if you want to stick to the Japanese spelling of Appuri. But you have to keep in mind that in Japan, app and what would be short for application, appli, Appuri, it's the same word. They don't, so it would be app monsters translated, as opposed to Apple monsters. And I see it more being app monsters if they ever westernized it or brought it over for dubbing and Western release, simply because you don't want Apple monsters getting the attention of, well, Apple. There could be issue there. But anyway, so the key to basically, it looks like it's going to start airing this autumn. And it takes place in our world, so it's real world based, in where everybody uses smartphones and applications. So true to life. The apps themselves are life forms incorporated with artificial intelligence. So the app monsters, or Appmon, are residents inside. The numbers of Appmon are limited to the numbers of apps on the smartphone, which makes sense. And this is a continuation of the Digimon series, but with a charm that's a bit further in the early future. Not quite sure what they mean by that. I have my guesses, and we'll touch on that. The big new topic of this new series is the battle with artificial intelligence, surrounded with the great the wording here is a bit odd, because you have to remember, if you've ever been on Bokutachi, the English is always literal translation of the Japanese, so it involves a bit of not detective work, but you sort of just try and kind of look at what makes most sense and sort of go from there. So the line says, the big new topic of this new series is the battle with artificial intelligence, surrounded with the great active of Appmon. So I think what they'll be hinting at is the Digimon that we've seen before. The thing I said looks like a baby Hackmon, and it could be Appmon, Hackmon. It could still be. I don't think it is, but I'm sure there are people out there convinced that they're going to do more with him outside of his appearance in Cyber Sleuth and in Adventure Try. But anyway, so what I think it means is, obviously, the series is going to be based around artificial intelligence and surrounded by the activation or the birth of the Appmons themselves. So either how Digimon evolved or became Appmon, or maybe Appmon himself is that mascot Digimon that we've seen. So it's, I think the story is going to be based around that particular Digimon. That's what I think. Although it could be looking at how Digimon became Appmon, and how, if it's based in real world, the digital monsters became artificial intelligence inside people's phones, which I suppose makes sense as a natural evolution of things. Pardon the pun. Like, the world isn't limited to laptops and desktop computers anymore. We live on a much grander scale now, with tablets and smartphones and accessible information at the touch of just in arm's reach at a fingertips press. So it would make sense to see how how Digimon being AI in themselves, born from older digital technology, how they would evolve and grow and, I suppose, adapt to these changes made in the real world. So I mean, from what I would gather based on the information here, and I will link below, that could very well be the case. Now, the official website is open. It doesn't really give any other information. It is really just a splash page with the new monster and the information shown on my last video. I will have a screen cap of the website up here, so this is what you'll be looking at. But there are links for the toy show, as well as Appmon game, a Bandai website for the Appmon game. So I suppose there will be an element of realism to this, where you'll be able to play the Digimon Universe Appmon game while you're watching the show. And I think that's a really cool thing, because instead of, now they might still have to do it anyway, but you could almost look at that as, instead of loading or producing a Digivice toy, you just put a smartphone app out there and everybody's smartphone becomes a Digivice. And I think that would be a really unique way of going about it this season. You know, so, you know, but again, it's all speculation. The toy show website doesn't really give a whole lot. It just sort of says when the dates for when it goes live. So, but looking at the Appmon game link, I'm just waiting for that to load and see if we get anything from that. So okay, so I have the Appmon game loaded now, and it's just the same image that we're looking at here. There's nothing too special about it. So, if anything, it just links back to. If anything, it just links back to the main Appmon TV website. So we've nothing concrete yet. So all speculation, but I think it would be a really cool idea that instead of producing a Digivice toy, you just put the smartphone app out there and everybody's phone becomes a Digivice. That sounds really cool to me. So we'll see how they go about it. But so yeah, just a follow up on that. Much like the other day, I will have a second Digimon related video going up shortly after this. A lot happier than what the second video the other day was. And it will be concerning Mekumon. So, keep an eye out for that if you're interested in Digimon Try at all. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm going to go render this now. And while it's rendering, then I'll be recording the next video. So, if you're new to the channel, as always, hit that subscribe button and digivolve yourself from a visitor into a subscriber to stay on top of current Digimon news, other gaming paraphernalia, reviews, rants, updates, and as you can see through my channel, a lot of gaming live streams. So I'll talk to you soon, guys. All the best.